is Marifer Levy, and today I'm going to be explaining to you inflation and unemployment. First of all, what is inflation? Inflation, according to the dictionary, is sustained increase in the general level of the prices for goods and the services in a country, and it is measured as an annual percentage change. But what does this mean? Well, the price of everything rises over time. Because of this, the value of our money falls, making it less worth it than it actually is. What is unemployment? First of all, before explaining to you what is unemployment, we must get something out of the way. Not everyone without a job is unemployed. People who are currently do not have a job but constantly looking for a job in the current time are able to work. Let's put an example. We have a worker and someone who's looking for a work. This is considered the labor force. People who are not in the labor force are kids, prisoners, and elders. There are different types of unemployment. First, we have the cyclical. Cyclical is caused by an economic cycle. As we can see in the image, first we see a peak, then a recession, then a recovery, and it goes on. Frictional. The government isn't really scared for the frictional unemployment because it's just a matter of time since the unemployed looks for another job or gets another job. Structural. Warning, the government must watch out for this. As we can see in the image, one person is out of the wall saying, "Oh, come on, let me in." This shows that some industries do not want any more employers, but because of this, they will start firing some of them, and because of this, the entire industries might disappear. Voluntary. Voluntary isn't really something that government worries about. It's someone who can work but decides not to. So, is inflation a bad thing for a country's economy? Well, depending how you see it. The inflation is a good thing for the economy, that is if it's controlled or milled, since it makes the consumer buy more before the inflation is greater, than making the companies to produce more. This will make more workers have jobs. Although, if the inflation is too big, it might affect the economy. Since the inflation is too big, it will make the country poor because they won't be able to pay that. Is the unemployed a bad thing for the country's economy? Well, when there is so much unemployment, the government and the nation suffers. In many countries, the government must pay the unemployed some benefits. The greater the number of the unemployed, or the longer they are without a work, the more money the government must shell out. Therefore, the nation not only has to deal with the lost income and decreased production, but also with an additional cost. Also, the unemployment make the family in general or the person save money instead of spending and affecting also the economy. Why is there no zero rate of unemployment and inflation, you might ask? That is not possible for a country or a city to have zero unemployment, since in one way or another they would be unemployed. Like we see the kind of unemployment. The seasonal in some way in different jobs, they have different seasons where they are not working. Inflation always occurs since circumstances are being the dollar or another kind of money going up or down. Most of the time down, since inflation becomes bigger because of this. This inflation is a good thing because it helps having less unemployment, even though if the inflation is too big, it might affect too much for making the economy go on.